All right, I'm over here at a super center, and I'm on a Hill Phoenix CO2 rack right here. They got the Bitzer compressors. I've done a video about this rack before. They have a small little evap tower right there, and then it connects to this rack right here. So this is a common suction group. It has 4 compressors on one suction group. And what this call was for is that the CO2 vessel level was bouncing in and out of an alarm. So the original, where they usually like it, is 25%. And right now it was at bouncing between 15. It's hard to see. Yeah, it's very hard to see. So right now it's at 25%, so both of these will be lit up, and 50% is off. All these are off because they're not up there yet. So right now we got it at 25%, but it was bouncing in and out. 15 all the way down to 15 warning. That's when it actually alarms, when it hits this point. But it always bounce around. But the majority, it'll stay between 25 and 15. It'll start bouncing. And what I found was that my suction pressure, since it's a common suction line on this controller up here, I don't know if you'll be able to see. So on the suction pressure on the top, you see it at 7.6, and then it goes all the way. It'll go all the way up to 8. And then it'll stick around 8, but the set point is at 6 psi. So it's not even meeting set point. So that means it's very critical that this suction stays around 6 psi, because that way the chillers can do their work in condensing that liquid CO2 or that vapor CO2 into a liquid CO2 properly to give us the right CO2 vessel level. Yeah, it's a lot of wording there. So what I found was I checked my compressors, and I noticed that all of my compressors were calling on the controller. Let me go back in there. So let me get out and go to home. I know it's very hard to see. So we're going to go to the home button, and then we're going to go over to compressors. That'll bring my compressors 1, 2, 3, and then if I go with the down arrow, and then it's my 4th one right there. That says on, and my 3, 2, and 1, they all say on. But I look down and only 3 are running. This one's running. This one is not running. Number 3 is running, and number 4 is running. And to verify that, we could even go as far as the contactors to make sure that they're pulled in. And we got number 1 is pulled in, number 2 is not pulled in, and I'm just going off of this right here. That was pulled in, not pulled in. That's compressor 2. That's compressor 3 and compressor 4. So all those are pulled in. So then I go back over here to my time delays for all of my compressors. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice how these 2 are lit up. And this one is not, and this one is not. Oh, sorry about that. Notice how these 2 are lit up. On the top, the amber lights, and these 2 are not lit up. So then I look down further, and I noticed that this one was bypassed. So somebody bypassed this. That's why this one is not. So this is not working. So then I looked over here. This one's not bypassed, but it's calling for it to be on, and it's not running. So check this out. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew that. And I could easily do this with my meter, but this is, since I don't have my meter on me right now, I'm gonna go ahead and jump it out. And my compressor turns on. I don't know if you heard that, but there it is, it turns on. So that's telling me right there that my time delay is not working. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace both of these time delays since they're both not working. And that'll bring my suction pressure down. And I've said this before in the past. Your suction pressure has to be at set point in order for my receiver or vessel level for my CO2 to run at a proper level. Because if not, it'll start bouncing in and out. It'll start going into alarm. And people think that, oh, I got a low receiver level on my CO2 or vessel level. And then immediately they'll start looking for a leak and they'll start adding CO2 to the rack, which is not necessarily the case all the time. First, you gotta look at everything, like HVACR videos say, look at the big picture. Look at everything, make sure everything's running. I found out that my suction pressure was high. All 4 compressors were running. And my time delay was bad. So I'm gonna replace those because they were jumped out. And I'm gonna get these back up and running, get my suction pressure down, and that should stabilize my CO2 vessel level. So I'm gonna go grab those right now. Okay, for those of you guys who would like to see it in a meter form, like voltage, so here's my time delays again. So this is my compressor number 2, and I'm gonna put it on 15 and 18. I don't know if you can see that very well. So 15 and 18 right there. That's my control voltage side. Right there, I got 204. My compressor's being called for, so that should be closed, which will read 0, meaning that the time delay is closed. But right now it's just reading voltage, which means that my time delay is open, and that's why this is bad. So these wires up here, these are my voltage going into this time delay to power up, to give it the lights, to get the clock running, so on and so forth. Now that's all these do up here. These down here is actually my control voltage going to all my safeties and to pull all my contactors in, so on and so forth. So that's what these are for. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace both of these, like I said before, to new time delays. They look the same, but they're a little different. My control voltage, one's here and one's on the other side. And with this power up here, one's here and one's on the opposite side. So they work the same, they kind of look the same, but they are different as far as wiring goes. So I got to do a little bit of rewiring, and I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Actually, these are them right here. This is the actual number we use. And I usually stock a few of these on my van just because of this situation. These are common and they're known to go bad. So pop this out. So this clips in. Here's my wiring right here. If you guys need to figure out the wiring, it's all right here. But yeah, so see here. Right here we got 18 and A. So this is my control is 18. My A is my power. And then on the top, A1 is my other power, and 15 is my other side of my control. So I'm gonna go ahead and install these, and I'll show you what happens. Look at that cloud creeping up on me. Coachella Valley wedding. Holy smokes. I'll be out of here pretty soon. Alright, so I got my time delays installed. Time delay 2 and flattened wire, just pulled it out, ran it straight up, around, and into the top. So now I got them set. Get my electrical tape. These are the best. You guys should grab these. Strip all in one hand. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my toggle switches back on, which are up here. There goes one compressor. Waiting, let me go ahead and get my meter out. So this is the one that starts. So now I gotta stretch my freaking hand over there. I don't know if I can do that. To the 15. So that baby's running right there. Jumping around because it's hard to hold with one hand. So that's closed. So I'm going to go over to my next one. That's closed as well. So I'm going to go over to my contactor. Make sure it's pulled in. And all of them are pulled in. Verify, let's get an amp meter on those. Alright, so compressor 4, 18 amps. Compressor 3, 18 amps. Compressor 2, 15, and then compressor 1, 15. So all these are running. So now we could go back to my controller, and hopefully we can see this a little bit better. So I'm going to go to my compressors. No, let's go to my overview. Because I didn't see my suction pressure. There's my suction pressure. 8.3, that's what it was. So it's going to be coming down. My set point is 6.0. See, now we're at 8.1. And these controllers run slow. They're not like Einstein C controllers or Co2 controllers. These are known to be slow. So they just have slow reaction time. So it is coming down. We're at 7.6. My set point is 6.0. So by the time I clean up and everything, we should be there. Over here, look at that. That thing is bouncing now. You can see it. It's at 15% and it's bouncing at 15% alarm. There you go. So now that I turn on my compressor, it's not going to be bouncing back and forth like that. It's going to start bouncing the other way for the 15 to 25%. Because my suction is coming down the hill, causing the chillers, which are guys, I'm wrapping it up. I got everything running. I got my dates on there. These don't have LEDs like the other one did. They do, they're very faint on the bottom. They're just green. But I got my date on there. Everything's running. All my compressors are running. Close that up. Next, I got my other two compressors. This one has a bad head cooling fan, but the compressor is running. Right here, I got my suction pressure 6.3 and 6.0 is my set point, and I got a suction tech of 3 degrees. So this thing's doing awesome now, right where it should be. Close that up. All right, so right here, we are at a more steady level, 25. I don't know if you can see it, but let me see if I can go the other way like I did last time. It was a lot better. All right, so my 25 and my 15. See, now it's more solid and stable at 25. It's not bouncing around like it was. Again, always check everything before you in order for those chillers to work properly. So everything's good. There's my vessel that holds all my CO2. I explained this all in another video. Here's my level indicators. They're sensors. So this is a 5%. So here's my 15 and my 25. So this is where it's at right here on the level, as far as level goes. And then my pumps are buried. Well, actually, these are my pumps right here. Right here. They're completely insulated. But they're like little guys, you know, but they're completely insulated. Just because of the CO2, how cold it is, it'll be a big ball of frost if they're not insulated like that. All right, guys, I am done. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the late, or I should say no videos in the last few months. It's been really hectic at work. Summer and all. Phone overheating whenever I try to videotape. I should just release that videotape that I have my phone. It just stopped right in the middle of a video, and I should just release whatever I have on there, because after that I couldn't record anymore. So, but it was pretty interesting. It was a flat system, no refrigerant in there when I got there. So I might just release it for whatever I have and then let you guys see it. All right, guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you on the next service call.